Oh my goodness, what a sensational, mind-blowing clash at Selhurst Park. Crystal Palace have just shocked the football world with a 2-1 victory over Liverpool. Seriously, can you believe this? So here's the deal. Palace only had like 28% of the ball, right? But it was all about quality over quantity. They were unbelievably efficient, turning defence into attack with precision like, wow! Their 3-4-2-1 formation really unlocked their potential, allowing wingers to explode on the counter. Ismaïla Sarr and Nketiah, oh my goodness, absolutely clinical in front of goal. And then you've got Joachim Andersen, right? Blocking, tackling, keeping Liverpool at bay. And Henderson, man, talk about a brick wall. Ridiculous saves kept Palace in it. Meanwhile, Liverpool, they had 72% possession, so many chances, but nothing. Mohamed, Salah and Ryan Gravenberch tried, but breaking through was like hitting a cement wall. Even with Federico Chiesa coming off the bench to score, it just wasn't enough. It looks like Liverpool's fullbacks got caught out when pushing up, leaving gaps for Palace's counters. I mean, what was going on there? A shocker at Selhurst, but the drama doesn't end here, folks. Now let's delve into one of the standout stories of the match, Ismaïla Sarr's game-changing performance. Seriously, where do you even start with this guy? From the get-go, Sarr was electric, laying down a marker in just 9 minutes with that sensational goal that put Crystal Palace ahead, leaving Liverpool reeling. It was almost like Sarr was saying, this is my game, and I'm here to make a statement. You felt the shift, Liverpool's confidence took a hit, and their composure started to wobble. Sarr's presence on the right flank was downright influential, constantly testing Liverpool's defence. I mean, they just couldn't handle his pace and agility. He was all over them, creating havoc. It was through his quick movements and dribbling flair that he managed not just his goal, but also kept the threats coming with 2 shots on target. His early impact might have made Liverpool question their defensive setup, forcing them to adjust more than they planned. But here's the thing, Sarr didn't just rely on speed. His awareness and tactical intelligence opened up space for his teammates, folks like Nketiah and Pino, to make runs and exploit defensive gaps. Not only was he beating players, but he was also drawing them in, creating those crucial moments and opportunities. Football isn't just about individual brilliance, it's about how that brilliance fits into the bigger picture. And in today's game, Sarr was the picture-perfect catalyst, reshaping Palace's offensive dynamics into something, well, unstoppable against a perplexed Liverpool defence. Now, after witnessing Sarr's electrifying attack, we have to pivot to a player whose role, though less flashy, was just as critical, Henderson. I mean, can we just take a moment to talk about his goalkeeping masterclass today? It was, quite frankly, the bedrock of Crystal Palace's incredible win here. Henderson's performance? Oh my goodness, it was a spectacle of sheer tenacity and technical excellence. Think about it. Under relentless Liverpool pressure, with 20 shots raining his way, Henderson stood tall and delivered 3 stunning saves. These were not just any saves, folks. Each was a strategic play of cat and mouse, waiting for Liverpool's sharpshooters and then shutting them down at the very moment they thought they had cracked the code. His reflexes, unbelievable. His composure, inspirational. But let's not forget, his role wasn't just reactionary. Henderson's a modern keeper, and his passing was actually pivotal in orchestrating those Palace counterattacks. I'm talking about pinpoint balls upfield that turned defence into attack in seconds. And, let's face it, under constant siege, his leadership at the back offered that calming presence the Palace defenders absolutely needed to stay composed. When all's said and done, in a game often tilted by attacking flair, it's Henderson's heroic stopping and starting that truly made this afternoon one for the history books at Selhurst Park, solidifying Palace's resilience and tactical acumen against a mighty Liverpool onslaught. Transitioning over to Liverpool's side of things, we've got to talk about Jurgen Klopp's tactical adjustments during this whirlwind clash. So here's the deal. Klopp made some strategic moves, bringing on Federico Chiesa, which at first glance seemed a masterstroke, especially when Chiesa got his name on the score sheet. But listen, the broader picture wasn't quite so rosy. You see, even with a whopping 72% possession, Liverpool struggled to crack the code of Palace's 3-4-2-1 formation. And let's be honest, the challenges were glaring. Now, I guess Klopp hoped his substitutions would inject more verve, maybe even tipping the scales in Liverpool's favour. But those changes, while electrifying on paper, didn't exactly translate to dismantling Palace's well-drilled defensive setup. Part of this was down to Palace's tactical discipline. It was, sort of, a chess match where Klopp couldn't find the checkmate move. Their structure was probably a nightmare for Liverpool's high-press style. If you think about it, Palace manager Oliver Glasner deserves a nod for setting his team up to withstand relentless pressure while primed for the counter. Honestly, Liverpool's inability to pin Palace back exposes a vulnerability. Can this side really adapt when sheer possession doesn't equate to dominance? And so, moving forward, does Klopp need to rethink strategies for these scenarios? It's definitely food for thought for Liverpool's tactical future in the Premier League. Having talked about Liverpool's tactical introspection, let's switch gears and examine the defensive masterclass of Crystal Palace. Seriously, folks, what a performance it was! Oliver Glasner's tactical genius shone brightly in this match. Using a 3-4-2-1 formation, Palace managed to stifle Liverpool's famed attack, which, let's be honest, isn't an easy feat. The real stars, Maxence Lacroix and Marc Guéhi, who were just incredible. Lacroix's dual dominance, winning a substantial 7 out of 9, proved pivotal in keeping Liverpool's attacking threats at bay. It's like he was everywhere, right? And Marc Guéhi, as captain, played his role to perfection, with interceptions and solid blocks that made him a wall. Very impressive. Liverpool took an ambitious 20 shots, but found only 4 on target, which paints a clear picture of Palace's defensive organisation. This was not just about preventing goals, but about smothering Liverpool's rhythm and denying them any real danger. Chris Richards also deserves a mention. His tackles and blocks were essential to maintaining the solidity of Palace's backline. And Dean Henderson, he was calmness personified in goal. His saves were literally the foundation upon which Palace's win was built. The ability of Crystal Palace to maintain their defensive discipline under constant pressure was outstanding, showcasing not just skill, but immense mental resilience. It's a huge lesson in tactical execution and tenacity, setting a benchmark against one of the Premier League's most high-octane attacking sides. Now let's shift the focus slightly to another crucial aspect of the game, the set pieces and those pivotal momentum shifts. Okay, so that 9th-minute goal from Ismaïla Sarr, it was massive. Massive. It literally set the tone early on, jolting Liverpool from their comfort zone and thrusting Palace into gear. From there, with the momentum now favouring the Eagles, Liverpool seemed rattled right from that initial blow. And you know what's fascinating? The way these early incidents influenced proceedings. It was all about Palace seizing those opportunities when Liverpool stumbled, particularly with those 3 yellow cards, Konate, Van Dijk and Chiesa. These disruptions chipped away at Liverpool's rhythm and allowed Palace to pounce. Then there's the set pieces angle. Liverpool had 6 corners, yet nothing significant came from them. It makes you wonder, are they faltering at maximising such chances? Meanwhile, Palace, with just 2 corners, showed tactical astuteness, turning defence into attack in breathtaking fashion. Their set-piece defence, with the likes of Joachim Andersen and Marc Guéhi, was disciplined, neutralising Liverpool's strength, highlighting a possible chink in Liverpool's otherwise formidable armour. Given their massive possession, 72%, and still not capitalising, it brings up questions about their set-piece strategy. Could this be a tactical soft spot? As for Palace, their incredible game management further into the match reaffirmed their ability to absorb pressure and counter. In matches like these, where momentum can switch on a dime, the Eagles proved efficient in marshalling their limited resources to full potential, leaving everyone guessing. How will Liverpool bounce back from this? So, let's pivot and talk about what this means in the grand landscape of the Premier League standings. Crystal Palace's shocking triumph over Liverpool really flips the script, doesn't it? This isn't just another 3 points in the bag. It feels like a seismic shift for a team typically pegged as mid-table obscurity. Imagine, a win like this catapults their status, potentially setting them on a path towards European slots. The confidence boost for them is massive. It's like going from being the hunters to, well, the hunted. Can they keep up this momentum and play the role of giant slayers? Now, what about Liverpool? Oh man, this loss stings. This isn't a minor blip, this is a wake-up call. Jurgen Klopp and his boys have to reassess and fast. Defensive lapses and missed set pieces need sorting out, or this might not just be a lost battle, but a sign of future struggles in the title race. The pressure's on now, with other teams at the top smelling blood. What changes do they make to bounce back? Will we see a shuffle in tactics and perhaps in personnel? And you know, this isn't just about these 2 teams. The whole Premier League is watching. Other mid-table teams are probably thinking, if Palace can do it, why not us? Brace yourselves. Are we in for one of the most unpredictable seasons yet? I'd love to hear what you think. Drop your thoughts, predictions, or even rants in the comments below. Let's dive into this discussion together.